Bang! It's Coach Manny, and I'm fired up today. Just got back from the shore, and I'm ready to launch into the summer. You know, I think sometimes people think the summer, the summer's not for working, it's for vacation, and a lot of us in Jersey like to think that way. But man, is there a lot of business out there in the summer, so don't miss out on it. Today's article really is going to focus on the word salesperson and the negatives that surround it. And I always like to ask the question, as I did in this article, which actually comes from chapter 1 of my book entitled All People Who Are Working for Me Are Selling. So if you like the article, get a copy of the book and learn more. But I always start with a quote, and a quote today is, success doesn't come from doing extraordinary things. Success comes from doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. And so please remember that as we go forward today. Take a moment and picture that stereotypical salesperson. You know, fake smile, talks too much, blah, 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 overpowering, rude, obnoxious, impatient. Now the person's running out of the store, and people are chasing, the salesperson's chasing them, and he's saying, no thank you, no thank you. But do you want the yellow one or do you want the white one? So what comes to your mind when you hear the word salesperson? Is it positive or is it negative? Mostly it's negative, and that's not a good thing. The term salesperson stirs up so many negative impressions and memories. You know, I can still remember my first job as a salesperson. I was a fuller brush salesperson. I'd go door to door selling these very expensive brushes to people who couldn't afford them. In fact, it put such a bad thing on my mind that actually it took me almost 10 years before I really thought sales was where I needed to be again. And, you know, there's always a question, does anyone really want to be a salesperson? Well, as a CEO or owner or executive or partner, you realize that salespeople are the key to your success, because that is what's going to increase revenue. And as I preach and teach all the time, over and over and over again, is without increasing sales, you can't build a business. Or to put it simply, to build a business, what do you got to do? You got to have more sales. So the fact is that as the owner, you have to be that first great salesperson. You have to be the person that drives that. And I've been trying to put that through in the articles over the last 6 to 8 weeks. You know, it's like the franchise owner. Somebody buys a franchise and they get in trouble all the time. I bought a franchise, got cards, computers, desks, all that stuff. Got someone to do the administrative work, hung out a beautiful sign, opened the doors, and where, pray tell, are my customers? Nowhere. Because they forgot the one main ingredient, and that is you have to learn to sell. To build a business, you have to sell. Say that again. To build a business, you have to sell. And you know how many times I say it. So, what do most people need? They need more business. They need more business. And how do you get more business? You build a process that generates sales. So for today, I'm going to leave you with the first rule out of the book. And please, get a copy of the book, because there's a lot of good stuff in there. And rule number 1 says, if you want to build and grow your business, you have to sell. And that's what I'll leave you with today. You all know how to get a copy of the book. It's out on Amazon. I think we put a link down below here. If you want to talk to me for 15 minutes or so and learn some more, give me a buzz. But remember, let's start. It's summer. It's a great time. People are usually in better moods in the summer. Let's start knocking on some doors, picking up the phone, using the email, using whatever you can. Let's get some more business, because you know what? I'm on a goal myself. By the end of September, I'm working with some clients. We're going to rock through the roof with sales. Join us and make it happen for your business. This is a coach saying, Have a great week. Get out there and really sell some